We are a military culture engaged in continuous warfare. We have been a nation at war for most of our existence in this country. We are a nation that makes a living from killing through defense contracts, weapons manufacturing, and the endless wars that we see happening. We are caught in a vicious cycle. With alarming regularity, the nation is being subjected to a spate of violence that terrorizes the public, destabilizes the country's fragile ecosystem, and gives the government greater justifications to crack down, lock down, and institute even more authoritarian policies for the so-called sake of, and this is always key, national security, without many objections from we the people. Take the school shootings that took place at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida on Valentine's Day. 17 people, students and teachers alike, were killed by Nicholas Cruz, a 19-year-old former student armed with a gas mask, smoke grenades, magazines of ammunition, and an AR-15 style semi-automatic rifle. This shooting, which is being chalked up to mental illness by the 19-year-old assassin, came months after a series of mass shootings in late 2017, one at a church in Texas and the other at an outdoor country music concert in Las Vegas. In both of these, the Texas and the Las Vegas attacks, the shooters were dressed like a soldier or militarized police officer and, believe it or not, armed with military-style weapons. The lone gunman in Texas shooting, a former member of the Air Force, a military person, was dressed all in black, wearing body armor, a tactical vest, and a mask, and firing an assault rifle. Do you see the similarities here? The similarities in uniform and tactics to the nation's police forces, the SWAT teams, and the military? As usual, following one of these shootings, there is a vocal outcry for enacting more strident gun control measures across the country, more mental health checks, and heightened school security measures. Also, as usual, in the midst of all the finger pointing, no one is pointing a finger at the American police state or the war-drenched, violence-imbued, profit-driven military-industrial complex, both of which have made violence America's calling card. Ask yourself this. Think about this, folks. Why do these mass shootings keep happening? Who are these shooters modeling themselves after? Think about that. Where they're finding their inspiration for their weaponry and their tactics? Whose stance and techniques are they mirroring? This is how you acclimate a population to war. This is how you cultivate loyalty to a war machine. When things start to fall apart and implode, as they seem to be doing lately, you have to wonder who stands to benefit from it. Think about that carefully. It's time to wake up, America. Get formed, get active, and stay in the battle. Tune in to Battlefield America on NewsBud.